And welcome back, everyone, to another episode of WindRiders of Aria. I am Will of the Halfling Wizard, and this is my crew, who we're going to go around and let them all introduce themselves. Just kind of tell us who they are, who they're playing, and other than Kel, because he wasn't here the last time, tell us where is your character's headspace at this particular moment in the story. We're gonna start with Lisa.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I remembered to unmute y'all. Aren't you proud of me? I play Katarina. I'm thinking this is the woman that, well, literally kills people without provocation just to prove a point. So I'm not feeling real good about our situation right now.
That's probably a very good place to be right now.
Or not so good place to be, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah. It's probably not a good place for y'all to be. But it's a pretty good place for me to be. Let me put it that way. All right, let's go over to, we're going to go straight across and go to Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer, and I will be playing Gath Alfredi. And currently, where his headspace is, I hope Abe was able to get out of that ship in time.
I don't know. We might find that out tonight. So I hope so too. We shall see. All right, let's go on up to MC Henry.
Hey, how's everybody doing? I am MC Henry, playing Entourage, pretending to be Douglas Lamora, pretending to be ashamed and quelled by the fury of the on-take of us as prisoners. I think Entourage at the moment, his headspace is, he's basically trying not to panic. So he's not in very familiar emotional waters for him. So I think he's biding his time, but not sure what he's biding his time for.
That makes sense. I get that. Totally. Okay. And now we'll go to Kel, who wasn't here last session, so he doesn't actually know what's going on with his character. He will find out tonight. But just tell us a little bit about who you are and who you play and what was the last thing your character was doing when we saw you.
Yeah, so I'm Kel, also the Celtic Wyvern King. The last, where did we leave off? We were on the ship / bar. Crap, what was the name of it?
The Serpent's Drift.
Yep, thank you. I remember we were on the Serpent's Drift because he went below deck and saw like, oh, shiny, as he saw all the engines, all the other stuff. That's about where I remember him last being.
Yep. That's exactly where you were.
Okay. I remember I think I was on my way back up top when we ended that night.
I don't think you were on your way back up at that point.
It was like that or exploring more of the ship. I honestly can't remember because it's been a few weeks.
Yeah. I think you were still down below exploring for the most part. Mostly in the engine area. Because you had discovered that these engines were actually pretty nice considering.
Yeah, like they were newer than the ship itself.
Yeah. So, all right. So let's talk about what happened last time.
Yay!
So what had happened was, as everyone was on the deck, That was everybody. Tasha, the captain of the Serpent's Rift, which for some reason is escaping my brain right now. We're all up on top. Sorry, I gotta find his name or it's gonna drive me insane. Oh, here, Aiden. That's what it was. Aiden. When Entourage was on the far side of the ship, he noticed a large vessel entering the harbor where the Serpent's Drift was moored. And he noticed that they were flying the flag of the Black Tide Syndicate, which, if you don't know what that looks like, check out our merch. You can see it there on this awesome mug that I've got. See, there it is again. So, yes, the ship was getting closer. We realized it was a Black Tide Syndicate ship, and we sounded the alarm. Everyone was scrambling. This ship was massive. It's like galleon size ship, and it had all of its guns trained on the Serpent. And they were going to board the ship. They were boarding the ship. Everyone put up a really good fight. Sadly, everyone was taken captive and taken to the other ship.
Didn't she send us all below to hide?
Yeah, she sent you guys sort of... No, she didn't send y'all to hide.
Yeah, because
y'all were down below. Y'all came up when this was all going on.
We came up. We heard gunshots or something.
Yeah, y'all heard.
And then it got really quiet. So we thought, oh, it's safe to come up now.
Yeah,
maybe not.
Correct. There was a gunshot. You guys came up. You saw that they had shot Aiden. And Talia was sort of trying to protect him or whatever it was, what it looked like. And Entourage prepared a spell, and which was brilliant, by the way. It was absolutely brilliant. Which one was it? Was it Deluge or?
Yeah, it was the biggest water spell he knew.
Spell,
yeah,
which worked beautifully. However, it did wash Katarina over the side of the ship into the water. And I gave Entourage credit because we all know that the ocean is not his friend. But he dove in to save her. And of course, Redbeard cast a ice spell, which took out several of the invaders, but unfortunately not enough. And they captured you all. They dredged Entourage and Katarina out of the water with a big net. And you were all on deck of the other ship at that point. And they kind of cast away from the Serpent's Drift. So I'm going to get to what happened previous, but I want to go ahead and get to A and see what he's doing. So A, during all of this, you're below deck.
Yeah.
And you would have heard the gunshot, or I say you would have heard it. It would have been very muffled, so it wouldn't necessarily have sounded like a gunshot. But it would have been loud enough for you to be alarmed, I guess, or not necessarily alarmed, but aware that something's happening. So you hear this muffled shot. What does A do?
Are there any portholes on this deck?
Mm-mm. You're below the waterline.
Okay. I'm gonna at least go ahead and move. I want to move up to whatever the first deck that actually has a porthole.
Okay. Yeah. So you move up about 3 decks,
Jesus.
and you find a deck that has portholes.
I want to look outside to see if what I can see.
Okay. So when you look outside, you see a wall of wood.
Once again, A is thinking, if it rains, it fucking pours.
Okay.
All right. Trying to think. And I want to move to the opposite side of the ship and look at the porthole to see if it's clear on that side.
Okay. As you traverse the deck,
Mhm.
you will feel the ship sort of list a little bit. But you get to the other side and you look out the porthole, and it's clear. You can see the land, the water.
So we're only on one. So they're only on one side. All right, not knowing what's going on, I want to try and like sneak my way up to the deck just below the top deck, and then just barely lift the opening to kind of peer through.
Okay. Roll your guile for me.
Yep, it's going to be a 5th level roll now.
That's right, because you all leveled up.
It's going to be a 9.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to sort of sneak your way up into a hatch, which is forward, and as you sort of crack it open, you see a body in front of you.
All right, is anyone I recognize, or was just one of the random people that was on board when we got here?
It's Aiden.
Okay.
And he's still alive.
I think there's no way for me to be able to drag him below the deck. Without being seen, I mean.
Not necessarily. I mean, you rolled a pretty high guile. 9 is pretty high. I can give me a second.
I didn't know if you were going to let that carry or not. That's what I was trying to think.
No. No. I was going to let you through your turn. That guile will work. Let me.
Okay, then I want to go ahead and try and drag him to the deck I'm on.
Okay, yeah. So you drag him down through the hatch, and yeah, he's alive. He's lost a bit of blood. It looks like they just shot him in the thigh for the most part. It looks like he's had a makeshift tourniquet put on it.
Okay. I was like, yeah, there's not a tourniquet already. I was going to apply one.
Yeah, he got one on there, so.
Okay.
Yeah, Gath patched him up.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to ask him, I was like, what the hell's going on?
Oh, Black Tide Syndicate.
Oh, of course.
Took everybody. Left me for dead. We got to get out of here.
It's like, is there another way off besides on top of the deck?
Yeah, we got to go down, quick.
Okay, why quick?
Because if I know these people, first thing they're going to do is scuttle this ship. So we need to get out of here. So we need to go down. We need to go down quick.
I want to ask, I was like, you going to be able to walk on your own?
I might be able to make it. I'm a little weak, but I should be okay.
Just come here and I'll take his arm, put it over so I can help and start helping him down the deck.
Okay. So you guys will go and he'll lead you down several corridors, down several flights of stairs, into the bowels of the ship.
Okay.
He goes to a door. He punches in a code. The door opens. inside is a mini sub. It's like escape plan. Let's go.
All right. How many people does it look like the sub can hold?
It's a 2-man.
Okay.
And he's like, you're gonna have to drive. As he begins to fade out.
God damn! Why do I got to be the hero? So I'll put him in the back seat. I'll get in the pilot seat.
And he's able to help you kind of release the clamps and open the doors, but once the doors start to open, he passes out.
Okay. Yeah, and I guess I'll get the engines going.
Okay. So roll a mechanics check for me.
That's an 8.
Beautiful. So you're able to release the clamps, which drops the sub into the water. Yeah, and you can start submerging and leaving the ship.
All right. Yeah, once we're submerged and not too far, like far enough away that if they do scuttle the Serpent's Drift, that we don't get caught in the rubble or in the debris, but also where I can keep an eye on the other ship still.
Okay.
Like, where I'll still be able to see like its hull and everything from below.
Right. So yeah, down you go, you submerge as you're going under the Serpent's drift. You're hit with a shockwave, just almost like rolls the sub underwater. As you're rolling, you see the Serpent's drift just explode and begin to sink quickly too. So with your mechanics check, you're able to get out of the way of all of the debris. As the other ship is already at the mouth of the harbor and on its way out. So you're going to follow them?
Yeah, I'm going to try and steer clear, like follow but steer clear, because I don't know if even though it is a normal vessel, don't know if they still have sonar or anything. So further I stay back,
don't know. I guess we're going to find out.
Yep. Well, the further back I am, hopefully the less chance I have to get caught, depending on what the range is on the sonar.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay, so you're going to hang back and kind of follow and see where we're going. Okay. So let's go to the deck of the ship after the big reveal. When Talia stepped forward and removed the prosthetics, and you see that it was Sylvania the whole time. And she called you by your actual names. So, who wants to go first?
Is Captain Silverblood still there, or is he off deck?
This is a different ship.
Okay. This is a different ship than we were captured on?
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha.
He was on a different ship. He's on a different ship.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
With the good twin, we think. The good twin. Right?
Gotcha.
This is not the ship that you were on earlier. This is an entirely different ship, entirely different crew, everything. This ship's actually bigger than the ship that captured you.
All right, I'll say, why the subterfuge? You could have taken us any time.
For the sheer fun of it. It was fun just to watch you all scurry around like ants. It was nice. Well, I mean, so sad. So,
Yes, we know you are.
oh, we have wise words happening today. Oh, I can admire that. Standing up to someone who could easily kill you. I can admire this.
I'm already dead, so I don't really give a fuck.
Perfect. Go ahead, take him below, and they're gonna take you. They're gonna grab you, and they're gonna start taking you below.
All of us?
Nope. Just Gaff. At this point, anyone else
Well,
have any?
I for one would like to live, so what would be involved in making that happen?
Tell me what it is you're doing out here. What are Fossian agents doing out here amongst the pirate population? Pretending poorly, by the way, to be pirates.
That's kind of above my pay grade. I just followed orders.
Ah, the things that have been done in the world just because you followed orders.
I was just told to be a pirate, so I'm sorry if it came across as pretending.
Sorry, wasn't trying to offend. Was not trying to culturally appropriate anything. My bad. She's very. When she walks, and she kind of walks around the two of you, and when she walks, it's very slimy. It's very snaky. It's very. She almost glides when she walks, and there's an air of sort of death around her.
Hey!
So, as she sort of wanders around, she says, "So, again, what are you all doing out here?"
I'm confused as to what giving you this information might get us.
And when you say that, she immediately slits the throat of the sailor right next to you. And she says, that doesn't happen to you.
Okay, okay, this is all I know, and I don't know a whole lot. I know that somehow you people have gotten the attention of the people on Fossa. So they said, why don't you go out and pretend to be pirates and see if you can find out anything?
And she looks at you, and she smiles.
Oh,
and she immediately slits the throat of the soldier right next to you. Shall we try again?
That's like that was the truth. I'm not sure what else I can tell you. That was the truth.
It's not a lie.
Above
She's like-
board, I'm not entirely sure Antrak was actually assigned to this. He
No.
may have just shown up.
He was not officially assigned. He was just assigned to this crew. He was
Mhm,
never actually given their assignment.
mhm,
You were just more of a support crew, really.
mhm.
Wrong place, wrong time for you.
And I think he's going to be like, so look, this is not me trying to be a smart butt. I found an island where they proclaimed me king. And I wish I was there right now. Because I could be eating figs and Newtons out of the hands of young maidens. But I'm not. I'm stuck here staring at you. The why of it is beyond me. And if you want to keep killing people around me because you think I'm lying, go ahead. You're
You're
bro.
muted, dear.
She slits the throat of another sailor standing right next to you. And she says, I believe you. She turns and she goes, take this one below, indicating Katerina. So they grab you and they take you below. And they put you in a cell right next to Gath. And I'll get back to you guys in just a moment.
Mm-hmm.
So then she tells the remaining sailors to dispose of the corpses, which they did, just throw them overboard. And she just sort of like walks slowly around you, Entourage. She just really slowly, she's like looking you up and down, trying to figure you out. And then she just walks on. And she goes to like the door to, I guess, where like the captain would be, the captain's quarters. And she goes and she opens the door and she stops. She turns, she looks at you, and she says, bring him. And she goes into her quarters, and they take you into her quarters. When you go into her quarters, you will find a table with food and drink. Full on like buffet type looking thing. Just tons of succulents and desserts and very feasty. And she goes and she sits at the far end of this table. And she tells you to have a seat. Please join. She goes, join me.
Am I still bound or
No, you were never
Okay.
bound.
Oh, okay. I thought we were at some point, but that's
No,
okay.
you just they were holding on to you,
Gotcha.
but you weren't like bound. They've completely let you go. You're standing there, basically, they're behind you at the door.
Antrak he'll take a seat, but wants to kind of take a really thorough look around the room just to see if there's any possible weapons, escape routes, traps, poison, explosives.
All the things.
Yeah. all the things, puppies.
Sure. You can roll an intelligence check and let's see what you see.
Okay.
But you do sit down, right?
Yes.
So while you're rolling, she'll wave her hand, and these sort of wait staff come out, and they like present a plate to you with various items on it. They pouring, drink into your cups and yeah. And she says, "Please eat."
I didn't realize it rolled the first time, but I got a 10 the first time.
Okay. So she says, "Please eat." As she's like eating as well. I mean, she's not just standing there. She's like eating as if this is an everyday thing. And there's nothing sinister about it. It's literally she's just like cutting it up and eating it and pulling fruit off the thing. And I mean, for someone who looks quite put together, she really has dreadful table manners. Like she's using her hands more so than like silverware. There is silverware there, but she's not really using it much. She's like tearing meat off the bone. I mean, she's
Antrak is going to make a big show about being a picky eater, slicing a grape with a knife.
Okay. And also with
chewing on it and evaluating it.
I love it.
And then he'll eat the other half.
Okay. It's just like dainty. I see. You should really eat. You're gonna need your strength.
He doesn't know how to respond to that. I think he just nods and continues to eat daintily.
Okay. So with your roll of a 10, you, for the most part, there doesn't seem to be, I mean, it's just a dining room. I mean, you see like silverware. There's like a knife in your hand. It's a sharp knife. I mean, it could kill somebody if you hit them just right with it. And there's a fork. But there doesn't seem to be any weaponry in the room.
Okay.
It's literally a dining room. You do see that there are other doorways. There's 3 other doorways. The one to your right, it has double doors on it. The one to your left is more of an archway that looks like it goes into either like a sitting room or like a lounge area. And then there's a set of doors directly behind her that are also double doors, and they're all closed. So as you're eating your grapes, and she's just eating, she'll say, "So, a little birdie tells me that you found something on that island that could be very valuable to me."
Okay. I found a lot of things on that island.
We're going to be coy, are we? Are we playing coy? Is that what we're doing? Right.
I am not being coy at all. If you want a simple truth, you should ask a simple question. If you want to be vague with your questions, I will be vague with my answers.
Oh, I like you. I like you a lot. Very well. Where is the device you found?
It's in my pocket. And he'll put it on the table.
And she'll indicate I want you to roll guile for me. And
Okay.
she's going to roll intelligence.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh, that could not have gone worse for me, but well, it could have gone worse, but
Okay. What'd you get? Sorry, I didn't see.
7.
She rolled a 7 as well.
It's literally the lowest I can roll.
So she rolled a 7 as well, so meets it, beats it. And she looks at this device and she's like, this is an impressive fake. She tosses it onto the table. I almost fell for it. So, where's the real one?
That I'm not going to tell you.
Oh, just as we were having fun.
Really?
Oh, yes. Oh, there's more fun to come. Trust me. But first, please eat, drink before I get to work.
That sounds intimidating as hell. He doesn't say out loud, but thinks in his head. I don't know what his play is here, but I think
Okay.
he's just going to commit to the bit, and he'll have very small portions of food, and whatever she is drinking, he will drink also. But he's trying not to poop his pants, so to speak. So
I love that.
He's
Love it.
He's just trying to hold his demeanor in place, for whatever that's worth. So
Okay, that's fair. All right, so we're gonna pause there. Let's go down below deck where we have Katerina and Gath. So you guys are in cells, right? You're right next to each other. There is a guard, but he's sort of across the room. Oh, there's 2 guards, and they're kind of talking to each other. They're not really paying much attention to y'all. What are y'all up to?
I'll be surprised
I'm
if we
checking
get
out.
this one alive.
I'm sorry, what was that again, Slayer? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it said, I'll be surprised if we get out of this alive.
Gotcha. And then, Katerina, what were you up to?
As I'm checking this cell out to see if there's any weak spots, or I'm going to say, well, if they wanted us dead, we'd probably already be dead. So they need us for something.
Okay, you can roll an intelligence check.
Okay. Level 3. 7.
It's a pretty standard like ship's sort of brig. It's nothing compared to like a Fossian cell, obviously. I mean, this is rudimentary at best. I mean, it's a decent one, but you could probably find a way out of it if you had, the time and energy to do so. So I mean, it's not impenetrable by any means.
Are we below water line?
No.
Is there a window?
No.
Okay.
But you're not below the water line because you can hear the water crashing against the side of the ship.
Okay. So I'm gonna try all the bars to see if any of them are loose as subtly as I can.
As subtly as you can. Okay.
Like hanging onto a bar, but then when they're not looking, tug on it. Okay, try another one.
Okay, you can do that for sure. You can roll strength for that.
I didn't put anything in strength because everything was intelligence. Okay. 6. Not bad.
No, it's not bad. The bars seem pretty sturdy. They probably have a little bit of wear on them. So, again, given time and, ability, you could probably work one or two of them out of their joints. Now, whether you could do it quietly, that's another story.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, it's with the damp sea air, the wood has kind of become a little bit brittle in places. So yeah, you could probably, like I said, given time, you could probably work a few of those bars out of those things and probably squeeze through. Okay.
So I'm going to ask one of the guards, so where are we going? Where are they taking us?
They don't respond to you.
Oh, come on. I
They
know
look
you
at
can
you.
hear me.
They look at you. They don't say
I know.
So what were you saying?
So you like your job?
They just look at you. They just. And so one of the guards.
Career opportunity to advance?
One of the guards walks up to you.
I will step out of reach.
Okay, because he's got his sword. He does have his sword drawn. When he gets to, he opens his mouth, and you see that his tongue has been removed.
Oh, I bet that hurt.
And he just looks at you and turns and walks away. Well, actually, he backs away. He doesn't turn because nobody turns their backs on prisoners.
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely in hot water.
Okay. So while you guys formulate what your next move is, let's go to the sub. So we're on board the little sub. You're staying, within visual contact. You can see the keel under the water. And you can also, that sub's able to be pretty deep and still have eyes on the ship itself.
Mm-hmm.
Roll an intelligence check for me real quick.
I say I'm good at those. 6.
Okay. As you're sort of observing and looking and following, you do notice that they have a sub pool on the bottom of their ship. Pretty good size one too.
Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and try and as quietly as possible try and dock.
Okay. The other thing that you do notice is that they are moving really slow for a ship with engines, like full on, like reactor engines.
Yeah.
So you're probably, and this is probably an assumption on his part, but it would make sense that they're probably traveling under wind power as opposed to engine power.
Okay.
So with that, and then the other thing that A would know because of his time served many places, that because they are under wind power, probably a good majority of the crew is on above deck.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
okay. So you're gonna roll guile for me.
Cool.
Let's see how you can stealthily work your way into their sub bay.
That's a 9.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to just very, very gently just sort of raise yourself up. You can, as you're getting closer to the surface of the water, you can see where their subs are hanging, sort of, or where they've got, and you're able to kind of sit yourself in between two of them.
Okay.
To sort of hide in plain sight type of things.
All right.
So as you break the water surface, you don't see anybody.
Yeah, so I'm going to climb out of the sub.
Okay.
I'm going to do a quick inspection of the little wrist blade we made for my character a few sessions back, just make sure it's still working properly.
Yep.
And we are going to, I guess, start clearing the deck, like just one deck at a time to see what we can find.
Okay. Now Aiden is bad. He's bad off.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be able to be of any assistance.
Oh yeah, I was leaving him in the sub.
Okay. He's like, no, I can't. You go on.
Yeah, no, I wasn't even going to even think about bringing him. I was like, yeah, he's just dead weight.
Yeah, he's working on himself. He's conscious again, and he's got the med kit and working on himself.
Okay. Yeah, like
so,
okay, he's just dead weight.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and he knows that too, and he tells you, just go, go, go. I'll be okay. If I need to, I'll submerge.
Yeah.
So he'll crawl into the front, he'll swap places, and as you go out onto the sub deck, you don't immediately see anyone, but you do hear voices coming from the far side of the sub bay.
Okay, am I able to tell roughly how many people are talking?
It sounds like there's 2 of them.
Okay. So I'm going to try and sneak my way. It's like, I guess, the nearest corner where I'd be able to get a visual just to confirm.
Okay. I will let you use the guile that you rolled to do that.
Okay.
So you end up, you find a nice little dark spot to kind of get eyes on the room. And as you do that, you do see just across the sub pool, you see 2 sort of guards or sailors, or they don't look like guards. They're not armed. So they're probably just mechs. Mechanics. So yeah. So what do you do?
All right. Am I able to tell if they're blocking the only way up to the next deck, or is there more?
There are other ways. There are other ways up. There's not just one. Looks like there's one on either side of the sub deck.
Yeah, if they're that far, I don't know how long I can probably sneak over to deal with them. So I want to try and look for another way onto the next deck.
Yeah, you'll find there's a stairwell not too far from where you're at. That's a spiral staircase that goes up and goes down as well. But
then yeah, we'll go up a deck as quietly as we can.
Okay. All right. So I'll let you do that. And I'm going to go, while you're sneaking up to deck, I'm going to go back to Antarak and what's going on with him over there now. So you've eaten and you've had some drink and feeling a little easy now. Not quite so nervous. He's probably still nervous, but probably he's a little less anxious, I guess. Or at least I'm going to say that you're able to hide it better.
Okay.
Because you're more relaxed. So after that, after feasting, she gets up, wipes her mouth, throws her napkin down. I say napkin; it's actually one of her shirt tails. She gets up and she goes, "Right, shall we have some brandy?"
I love brandy.
Okay. And so she turns and goes
Does
to that.
brandy make you randy?
I don't know. Brandy's a little loose. But yeah, she walks through the archway into this like lounging area. And she beckons you to come with her.
Sure. He'll stand up and start heading that way.
Okay. And when you enter this room, it is like a lounge. It's like got sort of settees and big sort of comfy chairs, velvets, and very lush and rich. There's actually a fireplace with a fire going. I mean, it's very posh. It's very nice. She's pouring, and she brings two glasses over, and she indicates for you to sit down in one of the big comfy chairs, and she hands you your brandy, and then she goes and grabs a box off the table, and she turns to you and she opens it and she goes, "Cigar?"
No, thank you.
And she takes a cigar, bites off the end, spits it in the fireplace, grabs a log out of the fireplace, lights this thing, tosses it back in, goes and sit in a sort of a high back captain style chair, and takes a sip of her brandy, smokes her cigar. And she says, "So, you were, I believe they call it Pushkita, correct?"
How on the seven holy hells did you know that?
I know a lot of things. It's my job to know these things. The people of that island are they're quite taken with you, I think.
They seemed so. Yes. I will admit there were times when I considered just staying there.
You know, you still can. You can have all of that if you wanted. All of that and more. And I could give that to you. And she drinks a
Aha.
brandy and smokes a cigar.
All of living on an island with natives who don't know very much about the world,
Yeah.
dull in conversation, and simple ways.
If that's your thing.
He shakes his head. No, it's not.
Mine either. Don't think I could do it. I'd probably have to kill them all.
Why do you kill so many people? What do you get out of that?
I get nothing out of it. Taking a life is easy when so many are insignificant. In the grand scheme of this universe, who are we anyway? If I died right now, would it matter? No. Because there's always someone else to take my place.
I don't think I ascribe to that philosophy at all.
That's okay. It's whatever you must. You must. Have you ever taken a life?
Few times.
And how did it feel?
Desperate, necessary, horrifying.
But deep down in the base of your cellular level, how did it make you feel?
Only through the sheer fact that I survived and they did not, superior.
Ah, yes. Yes, indeed. Gives you a sense of power. Gives you a sense of, dare I say, godhood. Knowing that you have that power. It's, of course, I understand it's not for everyone. I didn't get where I am today being soft. I am where I am because I am necessary. When I'm no longer necessary, then I will no longer exist.
That seems to be a double entendre. What if you cease to exist? Does that mean you no longer are necessary?
Perhaps. If I am to die this moment, then that means I am no longer necessary. It means perhaps someone else is necessary. But there are very, very few people out there that are capable of what I am capable of. I haven't lived this long for being stupid or weak. I strike first before anyone else has the ability to. I'm always prepared.
That's a rather grandiose statement.
I do not mean it to be a brag. I mean it as simply fact.
Claiming to be always prepared for any eventuality is like proclaiming that you are the best chess player alive. Eventually, you're going to be unprepared, or eventually, you're going to lose a game.
And then that is when I become obsolete and no longer necessary.
So why not just forfeit?
Because that's giving up. Why would I do that? I live my life until it's no longer necessary. Knowing that I will one day not be necessary does not make me want to just stop.
But who deems it necessary? What if I deem it unnecessary?
Well,
Or what if hundreds of people deem it unnecessary? Who's the judge?
the universe is the judge. When this universe no longer needs me to do what I do, then I will become obsolete and I will go away. But someone will take my place. That's the way the universe works. When you expire, there will be someone there to take your place. It's just the way the universe works. So I accept my necessity until it is no longer needed. As she smokes her cigar. More brandy?
Is she drinking the brandy?
Oh, she's like, this is like her third glass.
All right, he'll top off.
Okay. She'll pour you some more. Oh. Antarak. What are your aspirations? What are your dreams? beyond whatever this is, this ruse that you're all playing at. What do you want?
I'm not playing a ruse. I'm here legitimately, honestly, and forthrightly because I am. There's no purpose that I was given by any universe. There's no grand plan behind why I'm here. I am here because of choices that I've made and people behind me have made, and history has woven itself to this moment, whether I like it or not. My job is to hopefully get out of this situation unscathed. And so my dream is for the next moment, the one after this, whatever that is.
It's a very positive way of looking at the world. I don't hate it. But what happens when your next moment doesn't come? What happens to you? What happens to those around you?
I don't claim to know that. I don't mysteriously believe that someone else will just step into my shoes. I hopefully won't have to worry about that for quite a while.
Yes. Very good. So, let's talk about this. As she holds up the fake item, let us discuss this, shall we?
Is this Sylvania? Because I found out that Lavinia was more likely to want the artifact than Sylvania. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. And I'm supposedly talking to Sylvania. Okay.
Yep.
Who took off Lavinia's mask?
No, she took off Talia's mask.
Talia's mask. Okay.
Yes. So
So supposedly I'm talking to Sylvania.
Yep.
Okay.
But Lavinia is the one that sent you on the mission.
Right. Okay.
So, tell me about this. What all do you know about this item?
I think he's going to be like, so I'm not going to demean you by telling you that it is how it looks and appears under the light. I was not able to figure out how it works, and if you claim it's a fake, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay. So why did you make a fake? Obviously, you had the original at some point.
I think Entourage is going to lie. And
okay,
nope,
you can roll your
that's
dial.
what I found on the island. That's what the map led us to. That is the object we retrieved.
Okay, roll guile.
Okay.
She's going to roll in intelligence.
Good luck.
Okay, what'd you get?
An 18.
Okay, cool. So she believes you. Well, at least she's pretending, or at least she seems to be believing you.
Okay.
Okay. So you're telling me that you found this fake item on the island
He'll describe exactly where it was. It was how he got it, how they used it. They used the ruby to descend and find the item. And yeah, he'll say that.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, she's listening, and for the most part, she's like, okay. So what is it?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I tried to discern that multiple times, and I was unable to figure it out, which is a unique position for me, to be honest.
Fair enough. So let us talk about, shall we? Let's see. Who are we going to talk about today? Let's talk about Captain Strongholder, who I'm sure you're very familiar with, considering he saved you and your companions. Yes, aboard the Nautilus, that annoying little ship.
Okay.
So, why, before you left port, before you left Orphidia, what did you and the captain meet about?
I met 3 very adventurous pirates. I have their names written down somewhere, but my cat is in the way.
That's good. Spin, Poor, and Grumpus.
And I was recommending them as crew because we struck a bond. We shared drinks and stories, and they dreamed of serving aboard the Nautilus, and I tried to do them a solid and give them a good review.
It was very, very, very nice of you. What else did you talk to him about?
That was it?
You didn't give him something to hang on to?
A handshake.
Just tap dancing all over the place.
I've got happy
yeah, I'm letting your guile ride at this point. I'm letting
For
you continue your ruse at this point. So she's like, oh, just a handshake, you say? Nothing else? Nothing for him to keep safe?
He's not my type, if that's what you're suggesting.
Oh, cheeky humor. I do like that. I do like that in a man. So, this. You have no idea what this is, other than not this, but the real one. No, I didn't think so. Well, let me inform you of what it is. This, or the real version of it, which I'm pretty certain you've had your fingers on, is what's known as a periactoi. It's a power source. A very powerful one at that. And there's a group that very, very much need this particular item, which we in the Black Tide Syndicate wish for them not to have.
Who were they?
Oh, it's just a group of nations who think they can launch people into space beyond our planet to the mother planet. And apparently they need this item to get their silly little ship off the ground. But we're here to make sure that doesn't happen, as there is a second faction who wishes for this very thing to not happen at all. And they have employed myself and the rest of the Black Tide Syndicate to stop it from happening. So you see, my dear friend, we really need that item. And we will do whatever we have to get it. So, you can make this easy, or you can make it hard. Completely up to you. You know something, and you're not telling me. I don't know what it is, but there's something you're leaving out. You're very convincing. So, what are you not telling?
He's going to, I think instead of answering that question, describe easy and describe hard.
Well, easy as in you tell me what I need to know. Hard, I take from you what I need to know.
And the next time I know something you need to know, and the next time, and the next time, and the next time, what then?
Oh, I won't need anything else from you. Once I have what I need, then I'm done. Technically, so will you be.
So I tell you what you want to know, and you fold up shop, remove the Black Tide Syndicate from the face of this planet, and give up.
Again, cheeky humor. No. You tell me what I want to know. I get the artifact. It does not fall into the hands of those who wish to deem themselves as gods and force all of this onto people who do not wish to have it. And then we continue to do what we do until we are no longer necessary. That is all.
God damn it. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, time out.
No, you're good. I'll let you sit and think.
No. That's not where I'm going with that.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. You have my blessing to kill Entourage as a player, as a character.
Okay. All right.
But he is going to stand up. He's going to pour a glass of brandy for himself and for this lady.
Uh-huh.
And he's going to say, cheers to easy. And as she is taking a sip, he is going to try out his new fire spell that is tattooed on his arm and see what happens.
Love it. Love it. Okay. Hold on.
Which is
Let me
Blaze, by the way.
Okay, let me get my book real quick.
Yep.
So I can.
Oh, damn.
Sorry. 1 second. Okay. So Blaze, tell me about Blaze.
The caster creates a line of flames that extends up to 20 feet away. Any creature caught in range must make a contested dexterity roll against the caster's intelligence.
Okay.
On a success, the creature ignores the burning status and takes only half damage. On a failure, they take half the intelligence roll and the fire damage and is now considered burning.
Okay.
Any creature that is flame resistant ignores burning and takes only half damage, and flammable objects are going to catch on fire as well.
Okay. Which is just about everything in this room, by the way.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. All right. What is your? What am I rolling against? What's your total?
I roll an intelligence check, and you roll dexterity.
Dexterity. Okay.
Yep.
So I am rolling dexterity.
I'm rolling. Oh, that's pretty good. It's a 13
Okay.
with a surge.
Okay, so that's 6. That's a 13.
Ah!
All right, so
Okay, so she takes. So you're gonna roll the damage. Give her. She'll take half of that.
hold on. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know how much damage is that. My intelligence score.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up now. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
Blaze.
And I don't know how you would rule this as far as it being part of the tattoo goes. But I could do this twice, and that spell only costs me 2 actions without the tattoo part.
That's a good question, because it does not say. Okay, so it's half of your intelligence roll rounded up. That's the full
So that'd be
damage.
7.
And
Oh,
then
the
you
full
take
damage
half of that.
Okay, rounded up or rounded down?
You round up for the
So it'd be
damage.
4.
Okay. So she takes 4 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And if she is surprised at all, Entrock is going to run for a door or a window or something
Okay.
to
That's funny.
get the heck out of Dodge here.
Okay. So she is not surprised.
Okay.
She seemed to actually be expecting it. So, with that being said, I need you to do. Where did? Oh crap! Here we go. Sorry, I lost my thing. Dang it! I lost my little thing. My bookmark fell out of my book. Where are you? Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. I'm sorry. Oh, here it is. Okay, I need you to either roll a strength or intelligence check.
100% if I have the choice is going to be intelligence.
Yep, you have the choice.
Doesn't do super great, but I got a 7.
Okay, she rolled a 14.
Great.
So as you shoot your blaze at her, she, of course, she tries to deflect, takes a little bit of that heat, and she immediately, you hear her utter an incantation of sorts.
Okay.
And she casts Singularity on you.
Ooh, that
And
doesn't
since
sound
you
good.
failed, you are now prone and are incapable of blocking attacks until the beginning of their next turn.
Cool.
So you're prone at this point, and you're incapable of defending yourself as she walks up to you. And you can see where she's sort of like brushing the fire bits off of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she is burned. She does have some burns. And she just looks down at you and she says, "Oh, such a waste." And then we're going to pause there, and we're going to go.
No!
We're going to go to A. So A, you're making your way up to the next deck. As you're going up to the next deck, there are more people on the next deck than there were on the sub deck. So this is going to take a little bit more sneakiness, or that good old A ingenuity. So what are you going to do? It's so quiet. Hey, what are you going to do?
No, my bad. Sorry, I was spacing. I thought you were still talking to Honorak. That's on me.
You're good. No. You've made your way up to the next deck, and there are more people on that deck.
Okay.
There's like 6 or 7 on that deck when you come up the stairs.
All right. Are they spread out or?
Yeah, they're kind of spread. You can see people are like working at like their stations or whatever.
Okay. Anyone that's kind of on their own at the moment?
Oh yeah. There's actually, as you come up the stairs, there's a guy right there.
Is there an empty room next to him?
Yeah, I mean there are doorways.
All right. Well, hopefully it's gonna be an empty room. I'm just gonna, while still being stealthy, I'm going to grab him, hand across over the mouth to make sure he doesn't, shout.
Okay.
Drag him into the room.
Okay.
And if it's empty, we're gonna go ahead and hit him blade just as well.
Haha. Yes, the room is empty.
Phew.
And you're able to dispatch with your hidden blade. Very clean cut. Down he goes.
All right. And then I'm going to see if he has anything on him that will just kind of give me a better idea of like the ship itself, like where I am on the ship. Because, sometimes these guys, if they're new to a ship, they might have a map of it. I doubt it, but you never know.
No, he does not have a map of the ship.
Hey, I can hope, okay? I can
absolutely. I get it. He does not have a map of the ship. He has like basic rudimentary things. I mean, you find a compass and some letters to his wife.
You had to throw in the wife.
Oh yeah, their letters. You know, do you read them? Do you read the letters?
No. And he's like, doesn't matter. This dude's an enemy. I don't need to show compassion to an enemy. He's already dead.
Fair enough. Fair. What, you didn't want any extra trauma? I had trauma prepared, but no, it's good. All right, so yeah, so you
Like,
dispatched
needs more trauma.
That's fair. All right, so you've dispatched him. Roll an intelligence check for me, real quick. I'm gonna roll. Yes.
6.
Okay. So once you've dispatched the guy and sort of picked his pockets, you'll notice that the room that you're in looks like it could be a sort of hatch to the outside.
Okay.
It's like either where there's like a loading hatch, or there's a hatch on the wall. It's got a window in it. It opens out or into the room, but to the outside of the ship.
All right, I'm definitely gonna look out the window to see exactly like where it's gonna like open up to.
Okay, so it opens up to the outside, but as you're looking, you can see that right outside the door, there is a ledge.
Okay,
like a foot ledge. That
Am I able
could
to tell?
possibly be a better way for you to kind of sneak about.
Oh yeah, no, 100% going to try that.
Okay. Yeah, so you open the door. You know, the wind's blowing, but yeah, there's it's a good 1.5 to 2 foot wide footpath that looks like it runs along the entire span of the ship. And every so often you see what looks like ladders or foot and finger holds.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to start working my way down it.
Okay. So as you work your way down it, where are you headed to?
Probably to whatever's like as I am going down, just looking at each window to see if I can spot Katarina or Honorak or Gaz, to see whoever I can find first.
Okay, fair enough. So roll me an intelligence, and this will be your intelligence through your trip down this.
8.
Okay, so as you're kind of wandering down the side, it's a little windy out there, and it's a little but you look through ever so often. You look through the portholes. You come across like what looks like the mess hall. Eventually, you come across a couple of like crew quarters. Eventually you come to a ladder that goes up and goes down. If you look down, you see that there's another footpath along a little further down, and there is one above you as well.
Okay.
So do you keep going, or do you want to go up or down?
Well, real quick, how close to the water surface is the one below me?
It's probably about 20 feet, 25 feet from the water line.
Okay, so I'll get hit with a little bit of mist, but I won't worry about unless there's
no, you won't get washed out. No.
Yeah. Well, I'm not too worried about washed out because right now it does have his wing mutation.
Oh, okay.
So getting washed away is not too bad.
That's fair.
It would suck.
It would suck, but I get it. Yeah, you will get a little moist, but you won't get like soaking wet.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's go down to see what we can find, and then if we don't see anything, we can head back up and go.
Just head back up. Okay. Cool. So as you go down onto the next thing, and you go. I'm assuming you're going towards the bow of the ship. As you go down, looking through the windows again, you see quarters, you see storage rooms. Then you come to a porthole. When you look inside, you see what looks like 2 guards standing there.
Are they
could possibly be the brig?
Okay, are they facing the porthole or are they facing away from it?
Facing kind of sideways, really.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm here and I can see them looking this way, kind of, or looking that way, whatever direction.
Yeah, they're looking sort of away from you, but not fully away.
Yeah, like if they turn their head, I'm seeing. Got it.
Yeah, if he just turned his head a little bit, he'd be able to see you. But
okay. Is there a hatch nearby?
Yeah.
All right. How far down from where I currently am is the hatch?
You want to go where you're at. You're going to want to go back towards the bow, and it's about 10 feet to your right.
All right, yeah, we'll still do it. We're going to try as best we can to keep, be quiet while opening it, because that close, I can definitely hear the clang if the wind catches it.
Okay, that's fine. So once you open this door, that your guile is gone. You'll have to roll guile again. So you're able to open this door quietly enough to get inside and no one hear you.
Okay.
When you do go inside, it opens into sort of like a corridor. And to your left is a door that says Brig up above it.
Okay. All right, and you said there was two guys near.
There's two guys inside on the other side of that door.
All right, is there like a something small I can just grab and just throw against the wall to have a clink to attract one of them?
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff you could grab.
I was going to grab like a boulder screw, whatever the nearest thing is, just throw it against the wall.
Okay. So clang. Yeah, he hears it.
All right, and then what I want to do is kind of get above him, just hold myself up like this with my feet and legs.
Okay, love that.
I roll the guile, I'm assuming.
Yep. Roll guile. Let's see if you can stay hidden.
That's a 5.
Okay, so you're able to stay hidden for a moment.
Yeah.
So he opens the door. He steps out, closes the door, looks left, looks right, looks up.
Yeah, right when he looks up is when I want to drop and just blade right in the chest.
Ooh, love it. Okay. Okay. So yeah, he failed that. So yeah, you're able to get him.
And then now, since there's only one left, and it's not like he's going to be looking over here, I'm going to just tiptoe as close as I can before I can just lunge and just get him.
Okay. So yeah, so once
wait, hold on. Actually, I forgot because I did the range part on here.
Okay.
We did the crossbow on there.
That's right.
Yeah, so crossbow, bolt, just aiming at him.
Cool. So roll whatever that is, because he doesn't see you.
Yeah.
He's got his back to you.
Yeah, it's a ranged weapon, so it'll just be marksmanship, I would assume, unless you think it's something else.
Yeah, it's marksman. Yeah.
Cool. That's a 7.
Oh yeah, it hits him. Right in the back of the head, right at the base of the skull, and he drops like a sack of potatoes.
All right, and then I'm going to search the bodies for the keys to the brig.
Okay, cool. So you do that. So Katarina and Gath, you guys hear a kerfuffle outside the door. You will hear the keys opening the door. And then the door opens and...
Yeah, I'm going to give it like a minute of just the door being completely empty of anyone standing there.
So the door just opens and there's nobody there. I love it.
And then I'll step in, lean up, and go. It's like, can we please just stop getting into trouble? I would actually like to be able to breathe for once.
Holy shit! You survived.
Yeah, for all y'all know, he died because y'all saw the ship explode, and all of a sudden here he is.
All right, I'm sure you got a great story, but Antrak is up there with that, and I will tell him who has us.
And I was going to be going on, just God fucking damn it. And honestly, I think in that moment, A would just have a slip and not even realize where he is when he says this. So he's not yelling it, but he's not whispering it. Again, he's not yelling.
Welcome to the military life.
I know, right? That's funny.
But then to Gat's comment about the holy shit, you're alive. So because what was the name of that spell that I got that blasted me into the wall, anime style, back in when we were learning?
Oh God, what was that?
It was one of the fire spells.
Yeah, it was. Shit, what was it? I remember that. Was it? Oh, crap.
Hold on, let me see.
I think it was Blaze.
Was it Blaze or was it Inferno?
I think it was the one above it, honestly. Regardless, it was the higher rank. It was one of the higher ranked fire spells.
I think it was Inferno.
Yeah,
because that was it's not the highest, but I can't imagine Sea of Flames was the one they did on you.
Oh yeah,
I think it was Inferno.
That the teacher wasn't that much of a sadist.
Yeah, that's true. So it had to have been Inferno. Yeah.
Yeah. So it was like, I survived Inferno from. Oh god, what was that professor's name? Out of character. I'm saying, what was the professor's name? Shit. Regardless, it's like.
Yes.
I survived getting thrown into a wall. I think I could survive a ship exploding.
That's fair. Oh,
y'all want out?
That was training. This is real combat.
Was it?
Just open the damn door. We can talk later.
Yeah, I'll go to open the door.
No, it was Professor Ferris.
Ferris, that's what it was.
Mistress of Magic.
Yep. Because that was when A had his first little surge of magic where he did the whole bit there because he does not like using magic.
So that is funny that he's just sort of like talking while y'all are still in behind bars.
Open the damn door.
Hey, you guys remember that time and when we were in school? Do y'all remember that? What was it?
When Katarina does the whole just open the damn door, it's like, oh yeah, shit, fuck. And
Oh crap! Sorry. I love it.
I mean, it's on par for A.
Oh, absolutely. All right, so you unlock the cells.
Yep.
So you guys are free. Well, you're out of the cells anyway. So what are you guys going to do?
Weapons? Did the guards have any weapons?
Yeah, they had their standard like clubs. They didn't have any like swords or anything.
Clubs?
Well, the one did. No, I take it back. The one did because he drew his sword on you.
That's right. I want that sword.
Okay. Yeah, it's out there.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't do anything to any weapons they had. I just searched for keys.
Yep. Okay. Cool. So you've got one sword. That's good. I like your chances. So you all have
better than Entourax.
that's very fair. So you've gotten out, and I'm assuming you're going to make your way up as stealthily as possible.
That's the plan.
Okay, so everybody roll guile.
Oh crap! I timed out again. All right.
Yeah, that's the only complaint I have for alchemy is it timing out like that.
I hate the timeout. It drives me nuts.
That's all right. At least you get back in.
That's true.
All right, that's an 8 for me.
Okay, so that's an 8 for A.
Copycat.
8 for me.
Son of a bitch. We all rolled 8s.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. So you're all in sync with each other.
That's scary.
All right, cool. So yes, you guys are for the most part you're being pretty quiet, pretty nonchalant as you're working your way through the ship. Again, A knows that they're under sail power, so most of the crew is going to be on deck. So you probably aren't going to encounter too many folks down here. Probably a handful as you go up. So
how did you get here?
Oh, what's his name from the other ship had a mini sub.
No, I mean that's great. How did you get in here?
Oh, outside the ship. There's some footholds.
Well, shall we try that rather than just walking out on deck?
I mean, that was
We should probably find the power source of this ship.
yeah, there's that too. Okay. Which you can all do from the outside.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all can, if you do the outside rails, it's probably going to be your most stealthy way of getting around the ship.
Yeah. I mean,
Not
honestly.
100%, but
probably
better than walking through the corridors.
Yeah. With Gath mentioning the power supply, what A is going to suggest is that Katarina and Gath go after Honoract. A goes for the power supply.
Okay.
Because being the engineer, I know how to
That's absolutely
I
fair.
know how to make
Absolutely.
it boom, or at least turn off.
That's true. Okay.
Oh, Aid,
Yeah.
don't let the ship survive.
Yeah,
Oh
don't plan
wow.
on it.
He just gave you permission to blow this fucker up.
Oh no, when Gas says that, A's gonna be like, I need your permission to blow shit up.
Fair. Like, I was already there, man. I was already there.
It's like,
Cool. All right, so you guys
It's
go back out.
basically Gathers going, oh, we were on the same wavelength.
So you guys are going to
Think
go
this
back
shit.
out the door that you came in.
Hey, A, preferably after we're off of it.
yeah, I'll time it.
I'll time it. Fair enough.
Or
Okay,
at
so you
least
guys
make it where you have or at least where you have an audible cue when to jump in the water at the very least.
fair enough. Okay. Cool. So you guys go back out the hatch that you came in. If you A will go towards the bow, down and towards the bow. If you guys are going to go for Entourage, you guys need to head. I'm sorry, to the stern. A to the stern.
Yeah.
Gath and Katarina, you guys will head towards the bow of the ship. No,
Yeah.
opposite of that. I'm sorry, it's opposite. The captain's quarters are at the stern. The
Okay.
engine room's more towards the middle of the ship. So the opposite. A goes towards the bow. Katarina and Gath go to the stern. All right. So you guys heading on down the way there. As you guys are making your way along the path there, you will hear bells ringing. Ding, 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 like ship's bells. And they're a very specific pattern. So if anyone wants to roll a intelligence check to see if they know what the heck's going on.
Okay.
Intelligence. I think it's
That's a 7 from A.
okay.
4.
4.
Yep.
14
Okay.
because of a surge.
Oh, beautiful. Okay, cool. So A,
Good.
you and Gath, y'all know that those bells mean that there's another ship approaching.
From the side of the ship that we're on, whether it's port or starboard, can we see?
No,
If
you
there's a
can't
ship
see.
on-
You're on the opposite side of where the
Okay.
ship's approaching.
Double checking.
That's fine. Yeah, as you see it coming right up on you. No, it's on the opposite side. I'm sure you go, oh shit. It's like, okay, it's not over here. So yeah, so you guys continue your paths. Eventually, you won't. There are no hatches directly to the engine room, so you're going to have to enter a couple of decks above.
Yeah, what I
A.
was going to do, because I'm pretty sure it wasn't too far from, I was going to re-enter on the door I exited from originally.
Okay.
Because that didn't put me too far from the engine room, if I recall.
No,
That
it
was
didn't
pretty
actually.
close. Yeah, and then make my way to the engine room from there.
Okay.
Because I already know there's
cool.
only a few people by that door.
Okay. Yeah, that works. Sure. So all right. So you go back into where you originally came out. Gath and Katarina, you guys continue back towards the stern till you get to just below where the captain's quarters would be.
Okay.
So there are hatches along the way. I mean, unless you go straight up and get on deck, otherwise you're going to have to go inside and work your way up. The majority of the crew is probably on deck at this point, especially now that the bells have been ringing.
Okay.
So what do you?
Well, you said the hatches go up?
Yeah, you can go straight up. There are footholds. You can climb all the way up to the main deck, or you can go through one of the hatches along the side of the ship and work your way up from the inside, where it's probably more likely you will not encounter a lot of people because most of the crew is on deck at this point. Sorry.
Why don't we climb up to just enough to see what's going on up there, and then we can climb back down and go in the hatch?
Makes
I mean,
sense.
really, it's only one of you is going to be able to go up, but it's a single.
Okay, I'll go up.
Okay.
Just enough to peek my head over, see what's happening, and then come back down.
Okay. You can roll intelligence and let's see what's going on.
Five.
Okay. You can what you can see is a huge portion of the crew is on deck, and they're all on the far side of the ship. What you can see, I mean, they're kind of blocking your view, but you can see sails from another ship, and you can see that it is another Black Tide Syndicate ship.
Oh God!
Because you can see the flag. You can't see the ship itself because the crew is blocking your view, but
Right.
you can see the flag.
Okay, so I will scoot back down and tell him what I've seen.
Okay. All right. So
Well,
she's come down.
hopefully we can take out 2 ships at once.
All right. So where do you guys go?
What's
Through
in
the
our
hatch.
Nearest
Yeah.
hatch? Okay.
Yep.
All right. So into the nearest hatch you go. When you open the hatch, there's no one there, so you're able to get in without being seen. You are at a T-junction, sort of like there's a small short hallway to the door you're in, and then there's a straight hall straight in front of you, and then it tees off left and right just beyond your little hallway there.
Okay. Well, knowing kind of the geography of where I saw up top, would I have an idea of which way to go?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I mean, what you're wanting to do is find a way up.
Right.
So, if you keep going straight, you'll eventually be right underneath, a few decks below, but beneath the captain's quarters. But unless there's a stairway there, it's going to be useless information.
All right.
So you got to find a stairway first.
Right or left? I say right.
Right.
Okay.
And
So
it's
you guys
not
head
a
right.
stairway to heaven, it's a stairway to hell.
Yeah, seriously. The devil is at the top. All right, so you guys take a right, and you head down this corridor. And as you're going down the corridor, you don't really encounter anyone. I mean, literally, it's like the entire crew is on deck, which is unusual. And I'm going to say that both of you kind of pick up on that there's literally nobody down below deck at this where you're at anyway. So whatever's going on up on deck is something big.
Great. Good for us, though. Let's keep going.
All right, so y'all keep going. You go back through the hatch that you went in. You go down, and you see the stairs that go back down to the sub bay. And beyond the stairs is the continuation of the hallway that seems to run the full length of the ship.
Okay.
And you probably know that the engine room is probably about midship.
Yeah,
The sub bay was just behind midship.
Okay. I'll start slowly making my way there, trying to avoid people, or if necessary, grab him, shove him in a hall, and just.
So, excuse me, can you go into this room with me for a moment? Yeah, it's fine. So down, but you will also, you kind of notice that there's a lack of people, which is great, but it's also curious. Why are there no people down below decks? This is unusual. Even for you, you have to be, even you're like, what is going on?
Yeah, I'm going to be even more cautious as I move, and also having the moment of like, you know, what? It's really nice to have thermal vision right now.
Yeah. Damn it. Damn these wings. Yeah, so you kind of make your way down this hall. Again, you don't encounter anybody. And you eventually do come to the hatch that leads down to the engine room.
Mm-hmm.
And you open the hatch, and again, it's like a ladder that goes down, goes up, and it goes down. But
yeah,
you're
I'll start climbing down.
All right, cool. So you climb and you climb and you climb, and eventually you'll come to the exterior of the engine room itself. Real quick, Gath and Katarina, you guys will walk down this corridor. And you eventually will find a spiral staircase that goes up and goes down. I'm assuming you guys are going to go up. Cool.
Yeah.
And all right, cool. So while you guys are making your ways to your places, let's go back to Antarak, shall we? So Antarak is there, prone, laying upon his back, not being able to defend himself. And she's just like, pity, what a waste. But, you know. And then she, like, slits her wrist open and begins to pour her blood into your mouth.
Jesus, no. Thank you.
She puts it in your mouth, and then she puts her hand over your mouth and forces you to swallow it. And then she leans down and she bites your neck and begins to feast upon your blood. At which point you enter a state of euphoria. And that's where we're going to end tonight.
Oh, Jesus.
Hey, Honorak, at least she wined and dined you first.
Yeah. And then she fucked me. Not my kink. Just saying.
So I got set up for that. I had to.
Should have eaten more than a grape.
Probably should have ate some garlic.
She did tell you you're going to need your strength. So
yeah, I know.
She did warn you.
Holy shit.
I love it. All right. Ooh, yeah. This is going to be fun. All right, so that's where we're going to end tonight. Everyone, thank you for joining us. We're going to go around and let everybody kind of again tell us who they are, who they played, where you can find them, so you can follow them on all their socials, except for a certain member of this group you can't find anywhere. And then tell us. The question is what is your character thinking is about to happen as you are doing what you're doing?
So not player wise what we think.
Characters, like what are your characters like? This is what's going to happen because I'm going to make it happen, or whatever. Like, what is their plan? I guess is what is their personal plans. We'll start with Slayer.
Hi, everybody. I am Old Worm Slayer, and I was playing Gath Freddy. Gath plans is that as soon as he starts seeing some enemies, he's going to unleash fire that has yet to be seen. Because he wants to eradicate as many of these Black Tide Syndicates as possible while hoping to get Antrak and the rest of his crew out of here alive.
Okay.
Because the one thing that was causing me to give up on fighting was the thought that another member of this crew was dead, and they aren't.
That's true. Now he's got a new sense of let's kill everybody.
And,
Love it.
and let's put it this way: I'm thinking Human Torch going supernova.
That's cool. Hey, y'all do what you got to do. That's what I always say. All right, let's scooch over to Katarina.
Hey, I'm Lisa. I play Katarina Zephyrian. You can find me every Monday night here on Halfling Wizards channel for the WindRiders as we play tonight, or on alternating Mondays, Orlea Origins, where we just had a member die and come back in a new body. That was interesting. Yeah. Every other Friday night, including this coming Friday, you can find me on Celtic Wyvern King's channel for his Stargate 5e campaign. Lord only knows what he's got planned for us next, because we can never... It's always a surprise, but it's always a fun surprise. We've got an interesting group of people. As we say, we're unconventional, but we get the job done. And that's a lot of fun. Katarina is thinking, well, hell, A is setting a bomb. I don't know how much time he's going to give us, but we've got to get up there, figure out what this other ship means, twice as many people to have to potentially fight through. My whole goal is find Ontrak, get him out of there, and then either, he mentioned that there was a sub, so either get back to the sub and away from here, or find a lifeboat. But my goal is just get everyone off of here, because nothing good is going to happen here.
Okay. Cool. All right. Let's go up to A next.
Hey y'all, I am Kel, also known as the Celtic Wyvern King. You can find me here every Monday for either WindRiders or Aria or Orlea Origins. You can find me every other Wednesday, including this Wednesday, on my channel for my Theros 5e campaign, A God's Challenge, where my characters are stuck in a labyrinth because they were chasing 2 Minotaurs. Oh,
That's what you get when you chase a Minotaur.
Well, the Minotaur they were in a fine tournament. The Minotaurs killed a Leone, and thinking it was one of the party members because the party members embarrassed the Minotaur brothers. So when they are now chasing the Minotaurs to get payback,
brothers.
Yep, they were twins, but now one of them was an albino because one of the players critted on a smite.
That's hilarious.
Oh,
I love
yeah,
it.
but they're trapped in the room with the 2 former companions of the Leonin, one of who is named Cersei, but looks like Jessica Rabbit. Like Cersei's personality, but Jessica Rabbit's looks.
Very nice.
Anywho, every other Thursday you can find me back here for Reign of Vecna. We're playing Meek, the Reborn Goliath, Redemption Paladin. Try saying that 5 times fast. And then you can find me, as Lisa mentioned, every other Friday on my own channel running my Stargate 5e campaign. Where last we left off, things got a little dicey, especially for our Jaffa, as they
had a meeting with their god, so to speak.
Nice.
Oh, yeah, got a little voice mod. But yeah, and then as for what A's planning on doing, because he knows it's extremely odd to have so few people, even with everything that's going on below deck, he's still going to rig the thing to blow, but he's either going to make it where it has a 5-second fuse or a 2-minute fuse, depending on how much time he's allowed to do to get stuff done and depending on rolls.
Wow.
Because he did say he's going to make sure there's at least an auditory cue for the crew.
That's fair. Wow.
Or not
All
for
right.
the crew, for his teammates.
Yep.
Well, maybe not 5 seconds. Like enough time for him to get out, but not where someone could stop it.
Gotcha. That's fair. Okay. That's like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Y'all are all gonna die.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh no! It'd be like one of those explosions that start a chain reaction. So as soon as you hear the first boom, that's when you jump ship.
Gotcha. I gotcha.
But we have 2 minutes to get on the deck, get into the captain's quarter, fight whoever's in there, get on Tarak. We're not going to make it back down to the submarine bay, I'm assuming.
No.
No.
I mean,
Probably not.
You could fly. Honorak can fly. Gath can swim.
I can't fly. My
Yeah, your
wings
are
aren't.
I forgot your wings. I forgot your wings weren't healed yet.
You should stop getting shot.
That.
That would be good. Only been 5 times. What the hell?
I know. What are you talking about? Whatever. Okay. Cool. All right. And then, of course, last but not least, Entourage.
Hey, Entourage here, or MC Henry, as you prefer. You can follow me on socials at skiball.net, ukulele.org, mismatchsocks.edu, or discodancing.com, all under the username of Entourage. I do play here every other Monday. I'm starting up a new campaign where we're playing in a City of Mists with Roller's Joint, so that's going to be fun. It's just going to be once a month, but it seems like it's going to be a really cool game. If you are into podcasts, check out Station Zero, where I play a fallen entity who is an ex-postman from hell. That should be coming out pretty quickly, where I play Norville, and my pet cat is named Redenbacher. And I'm in a few other places. Yeah, so it was a fun show to be part of, for sure. I do a lot of charity one-shots as much as possible. If you're following the Monster of the Week channel, we are restructuring. If you've seen, we've had some casting issues, but we are rebranding and rethinking, and we're going to start off, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be pretty freaking cool. So once we get all that going, we should be like a getaway train fast out of hell. So with that, Entourage has always believed 100% that he is destined to change the fabric of magic. So he is assuming that this is part of that, and he's going to take this ride and hold on like one would a bucking bronco at a bad Western bar. So that's where he's at.
Okay. I like it. So, yeah. So you'll need to come back in 2 weeks to find out what the hell's going on with poor Entourage and Sylvania up there. And will A be successful and blow up the ship? And will everybody else get off without dying? You'll have to come back in 2 weeks and find out. But again, I am Will, or the Halfling Wizard, who gets to have the honor of running with these folks. And I'm hoping next Monday we'll have our full crew with us, as Riku hopefully will be back with us next week, or in 2 weeks. So we can find out what's going on with him and his new ally, quote unquote, and see how all that's going to tie in together. So we'll see, won't we? I guess so. Real quick, couple of things. Make sure that if you're not, go ahead and give us a follow here on Twitch, or go over to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where you can see all of the previous episodes of WindRiders of Aria, along with several of our others. Well, actually, all of our shows. And if you're not a member, join our Patreon. If you join our Patreon, you'll get access to the Session 0 of the Reign of Vecna. It's the only place you can find it. Also, a lot of homebrew items that we have. If from most of the campaigns, I usually put them in our Patreon for any of our patrons that want to use them. If they're interested in them, but by all means, become a patron and check it out. If you want, go over to our partners over at Surge. If you go to their website, which is the www.warpedtree.com/games/surge, you can actually download for free the PDF file of the core rules as they are currently. They are in the process of updating them, so but it's cool to have because I have the originals and I can't wait for the new one. But go over and get that, and then check back, and you'll see some fun stuff coming. But go check them out. They're really cool dudes. They've got a merch store. You can buy merch, Surge merch, that sort of thing. Speaking of, go and check out our merch store. If you check out our merch store, you can find really cool merch like these awesome mugs that have the Black Tide Syndicate. Also, yes, Onterac up there, or MC Henry, has the Rudy Tooty point and shooty mug. Yep, and I think I've got so many mugs. I've got the Black Tide Syndicate. I've got our veterans mug that we also have because we are supporting our charity right now is the Freedom Service Dogs of America. And any of our veterans merch, if you buy any of that, all that proceed will go to these guys, our American, the service dog, the Freedom Service Dogs of America. Sorry, my brain was going crazy. We're trying to raise 500. We're at 425. We're going to keep raising money for them until we hit that 500 mark. I'm hoping that some folks will go and buy some veterans merch. It's pretty cool. And again, all those proceeds will go to them. We won't take any of those. We also have Pride merch. I know Pride Month is over, but why does it only have 1 month? We should always be proud. So go check out all of that. And of course, you can go and check out show specific stuff. I think I just posted for the Origins campaign a really cool design that Nick, who plays in that campaign, he ordered one for himself and he sent me a picture of it, and it's pretty cool. But go check it out. Check out our merch store. But yeah, and I think that's it. We are, and I know before someone tells me, we are doing a giveaway. I'm waiting for one more thing to come to my house. So I can get this giveaway going, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to run the giveaway until I have all the merch either in my hands or secured somewhere else. And I have one more item.
Is it that soul I sent you?
Yes, I'm waiting for that. And I have the amulet to put it in. But yeah, so I'm just waiting for one more thing, and then we'll start our giveaway. Because I want to give away some stuff to multiple people, not just one. So yeah, so because we've got like dice towers and we've got merch and things of that nature. So just waiting for that one to come in, and then we'll do that. Let me think. I think that's it. Okay, yeah, that's it. Yep, that's everything. So yeah, so make sure you come back in 2 weeks to find out what happens to these groovy cats and see if they all live or not. I'm pretty sure they won't, but hey, who knows? If Onterac has anything to do with it. So, but until then, everybody, y'all stick around. We're going to raid somebody, but until then, peace out. We love you all. Bye-bye.
Tiny robes he's wearing so fine, in the tavern sipping on wine, knows the secrets of the old halfling wizard never told. Mystic wand and a pointed hat, talks to people about this and that, sneaky tricks and a wink in his eye. Halfling wizard makes the hours fly. Oh, halfling wizard in the night, casting spells to the moonlight. He can talk and he can know, in his world the magic grows. Down the road in evening light, he'll engage you, that's his delight. Readers of the stars he seeks, in a crowd he's sure to speak.